Sometimes people ask me how I come up with the topics for these devotions. And most often it's either something that God has been teaching me or sometimes something that I've been dealing with in my job. And I was reminded this week of the verse from Proverbs 6 and verse 19. It's the end of a passage where the writer of Proverbs is talking about 6 things which the Lord hates, 7 which are an abomination to him. And he goes through several different things that God hates. And the last one says, and one who spreads strife among brothers. And I think in the current climate in our world, and especially as we are in this transition period between masks and no masks, and at least in schools, and I think other places, that's been a pretty hot button topic. We need to keep in mind that God does not approve of spreading strife, that God wants unity, that God wants our speech to bring people together, not to kind of push people apart. And as we're trying to speak to our students at school about, we're going to be kind to people who choose to wear masks, we're going to be kind to people who don't choose to wear masks. I think in our church, in our churches, and in our adult lives, we need to make sure that we are doing that as well, that we would not be put in that category of people who spread strife, and especially when that strife is spread in the family of God. We know that we're not going to lose our salvation over our opinions about masks or even the words that we say about them, but it is displeasing to God. And so I would encourage you in all areas of life where we find ourselves in contention with other people, that we make sure that we are people who are not furthering strife, that we are people who are working toward peace, because that is something that is pleasing to God.